Well, I am so excited for today's Signature Style Saturday. We're going to have so much fun. Grab your cup of coffee, grab your cup of tea, whatever your beverage of choice is, as we kind of discuss 3 huge mistakes I continue to make. Well, they may not be that huge, but that I continue to make over and over again when it comes to my wardrobe. I've been doing it for the past 40 years, and I'm finally going to try to put a stop to it and make some sense of what's that expression that the definition of stupidity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And well, I just keep doing that. So we're going to deconstruct what those 3 mistakes are, and I challenge you to do this along with me. Go through the mental process of thinking about 3 mistakes that you might have made, or ways of looking at your own wardrobe that just really don't fit your life. It makes you inefficient. It makes you really not use what you have, and I really think it impedes your creativity. So what do you say, Stuart?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, what are my 3 mistakes? And let me know in the comments below if you make some of these same mistakes. So, you know, it's often said that kind of as a default, we always go back into our 30s. Well, I think I kind of do that because I think that's when you first, at least as an adult, really begin to establish your own adult wardrobe and style aesthetic. And that was definitely true for me. But what was I doing in my 30s, early 30s and late 20s? I was working. I was working in the business world in an office context. So that is my number 1 mistake. I continue to be drawn to, attracted to, and it's almost like this magnetic pull to the types of things that I would buy when I was a working professional. What do I mean by that? Kind of structured clothing. So blazers, straight pencil skirts, things that I would wear kitten heels with, blouses, flowy kind of blouses, things that just had a little bit more of a formal feel to them, more tailored. That would be my first mistake. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to address those in my own wardrobe, but something else we're going to do is we're going to take a little field trip to a wonderful clothing boutique called the Cargo Room. It is part of my walking life, and I walked there yesterday and I met with my friend Heather, and she also helped me look at different ways that I could remedy or rethink some of these wardrobe issues that I have that I, again, make over and over again. So that would be my number 1. Always look through kind of a clothing professional lens instead of the life that I really lead. Number 2, I tend to be drawn, and this is kind of an echo of number 1, to the same kinds of things over and over again. So I have multiples of the same style of thing over and over again. Case in point, I have lots of like black turtlenecky type of tops. I have lots of blue and white striped shirts. Yes, that you press, that I pop up the collar on. And most of them, and most of them, by the way, I buy when I am thrifting. So I tend to have some wardrobe redundancy. So that's another thing. And when we come back, I'm going to share with you my 3rd issue that I tend to struggle with. And while I am doing that during this little break, think about some of the wardrobe issues you have and what kind of lens you could look through to remedy some of those issues. Okay, I've pulled out 2 perfect examples of my 3rd issue, and that is, like you, I am often drawn to really dramatic statement pieces, and typically my go-to source for statement pieces tends to be J. Peterman. So I got this fabulous overcoat. I have worn it before. I know, I absolutely love it, but I don't wear it as much as I should based on, even though I bought it on sale, how much I spent on it. So definitely I need to think of different ways that I can wear this. Secondly, look at this this is a suit. This is a 2-piece suit. I absolutely love it. It is a statement piece. It's very elegant. I have worn it to a number of different events, high-end events, cocktail parties, parties.
Crazy
Yeah,
cool.
it's so wonderful, and I
Liberace outfit.
absolutely love it. But again, based on the fact that I spent more on it than I normally do other pieces in my clothing, in my wardrobe, in terms of cost per wear, I am not getting as much bang for my buck as I should have out of these two pieces. So that is my third kind of wardrobe folly, if you will, something that I really need to be thinking about when I both make my purchases and when I dress for the day. Okay, here's an example of a piece of clothing that I've had in my closet for years for a life I do not lead, and that is these pants. I got these from Zara, and the reason I bought them was because I had seen a very, very chic woman. She wore these. She had them styled with very, very high black stilettos. She also had it styled with a beautiful silk shirt. It was very dressy. She had on a gold belt, and even though these are cargo pants, they nevertheless felt very elevated because of their sheen. They're not silk. They're just probably some kind of synthetic. But I loved that outfit. I loved the way she was dripping in gold jewelry. It looked very, very fancy, and I believe it was at a museum opening or some kind of cocktail party that I saw her. However, I do not wear stilettos ever. I would probably never wear them, even if I was going to a very fancy get-together. But these have been hanging in my closet because I just kind of had that image in my head, and I couldn't get myself thinking outside of that construct of that one outfit. So I am challenging myself with these slacks and one other skirt I've got in my wardrobe, which I will show you later, to rethink their versatility, their applicability to my lifestyle, and other things that I've got in my wardrobe where I could dress them to make them more appropriate to the way I actually live my life. And what is that? I am very much a walkable kind of gal now. I walk almost everywhere, so typically what I wear needs to be appropriate with kind of walking shoe attire. I live a more casual lifestyle now, and at any point in time, I am likely to go out and work in the garden. So practically nothing I wear needs to be so precious that it couldn't get a little mucked up. So you've probably already got a hint to how I'm going to style these pants, given that you can kind of see my black and white t-shirt underneath. So these are this is my main piece that I'm going to try to wear throughout the week, styled in different ways. So that's two pieces of clothing that's going to carry me through the week. I'm just going to style them differently. Okay, here's my outfit number one. It addresses a number of, maybe two out of my three problems. So I've got these pants, and I realized that even though I conceived of them and purchased them as kind of a a dressed up piece, I definitely need to dress them down. So I've got one of my signature statement pieces on. I am a girl who loves her boots. I love these chunky boots. These are Sorel, and they're also very, very comfortable to walk in. Now, do you recognize this, Stuart? This is the belt I bought the other day while we were out thrifting. So it coordinates with my booties, and I think it's kind of fun. And then this top is one that is a redundant piece that I buy over and over again. I have, I don't know how many black and white t-shirts, but I pretty much do wear them all. This one I really like because I love its boat neck. Now, it is winter time, and on an inordinately warm winter day, I could still wear this, especially if I wore it with a jacket. So this is one of my structured work pieces that I haven't worn a lot, and to dress it down and kind of take its professional edge, soften its professional edge, I'm rolling up the sleeves, and I think it looks really kind of fun.
It looks good.
You know, it looks kind of casual. So it kind of dresses it up a little bit, kind of casual elegance, that kind of thing. It's very comfortable, and it also kind of keeps me warm. And something else I like to do from a very practical standpoint, and that is sometimes I don't really wear my jacket, I just throw it over my shoulders. and that kind of gives me just a little bit of warmth.
You do that a lot.
Yeah, I do that a lot. It kind of gives me a little bit of warmth without having to make the commitment of actually putting it on. Now, as I said earlier, I lead a very walkable life, so this will keep me really warm as I walk around. Uh-oh, my cord is coming out, Stuart. And then I love these kind of crossbody bags because they keep me hands-free when I'm walking. I can carry my water bottle, whatever, and it really, really makes this outfit very functional. And by the way, Stuart, I got this at the cargo room yesterday. This purse originally had just a black band, and I didn't use it very often because it seemed a little bit ho-hum, but I love this black band with this outfit. I think it looks kind of coordinated, and more importantly, I am wearing pieces I would not have worn otherwise. So now let me show you a different look wearing these same trousers. Well, here's my next look. This is also as comfortable as the previous one, but it's got a pop of red, and I think almost everything can be improved with a pop of red, whether it's on your lipstick or in your accessories, and the accessories are kind of carrying the day on this. One of the things that attracted me to these breeches to begin with was the fact that they kind of had both a safari feel, an equestrian feel, and kind of a, what are they called, jodhpurs? That women wear. I need to check that out. But I love the way they look when they're tucked into boots. They've got this kind of flouncy look. So they've got kind of an equestrian vibe, I think, and I like that look. And I really like my red hunter wellies that I have had for years and years. I also think it's fun to kind of echo the color of the wellies in my little belt. I got this, I think, at Nordstrom Rack. And then this sweater. I've had this sweater forever. I think I got it at Target. And it was kind of crammed into the back of my drawer. And when I was cleaning things out and organizing, I found it and I thought, well, usually my go-to would be, oh, I would wear this maybe with a pair of red slacks, or I would wear it with black slacks or white slacks or even jeans. But the fact that I can kind of make the whole ensemble come together with the repetition of this red color, I think it's kind of fun. I can see myself wearing this to the farmer's market. I'm out and about just walking in the neighborhood, or if I'm going shopping and I want to bring my own tote, a lot of times I just walk to the grocery store down the street. I can bring my own tote and I look stylish in the process. And lastly, if I want to be really, really comfortable, I can dress this down even more by wearing tennis shoes. I've got just a hoodie on. This is Trey Comfortable. It's from Ever Eve. And I've got just my Lululemon little cross shoulder bag that's nylon. I've got on tennies and a baseball cap if I'm having a bad hair day. So definitely this is really, really comfortable, and I could wear this just about anywhere. And I was just telling Stuart, pretty soon Hubs and I are going to be going to New Orleans. We're going to take the train from San Antonio to New Orleans. I think it's going to be so much fun. We love to do that. And you know what I think I'm going to pack? I think I'm going to pack these breeches because I've already got my wardrobes laid out, from high-end going out for cocktails to just kicking around NOLA. Now when we come back, I want to show you some indispensable wardrobe items that have really helped me with my closet organization and expand the versatility and the utility of all of the pieces I already own. Well, it's important for me to say that you guys know I am not professing to be any stylist, wardrobe expert. These are just things that I have learned along the way that fit the way I like to dress and the way I like to live my life. You may look at a number of these things and just go, oh, Linda, I would never wear that. I would never wear that. And that's okay. You do you, I'll do me. But most importantly, make sure that it matches your lifestyle. And I think that's the emphasis of this whole video, is make it effective, efficient, and stylish. Now here are 4 closet organization essentials that I could not live without. Number 1, a steamer. This is just an inexpensive steamer. I probably, if I bought another one, I would upgrade from this one a little bit. My son also, he's got his steamer attached to the hip whenever he travels.
I love mine.
Yeah, and I think having a good steamer that you can take with you, that's lightweight, that you can take with you, is just really, because I don't like to iron. So this...
Me either. It's great for
Yeah, especially when you travel and you've got your things all crammed in the suitcase, you pull them out and they're all wrinkled. So that's very helpful. This is something this was like a secret of adulthood. I finally gave myself permission after way too many trips to the shoe cobbler guy. I would ask him to put in additional holes in my belts, because if you're like me, you have a wardrobe of belts, but sometimes you like to wear them up high and sometimes you like to wear them down low. But irregardless, it seems like you never have a hole in the right place. So I finally bought one of these leather hole punchers. I just bought it online. It works great. It does require a little bit of muscle power, so sometimes you need a guy to maybe push it through towards the end. But nevertheless, I find this really, really helpful, and it has definitely expanded not only my belt wardrobe, but my wardrobe in its entirety, because now I can come up with different combinations I couldn't come up with before. I am obsessed about these hangers. They're a dime a dozen. You can find them absolutely everywhere, but of course we will put links to all of these things below. And I have finally learned that I not only need to have enough of these for my closet, but I need to have enough of these for my laundry room, so that when I take things out of the dryer and I want to hang it up immediately, I've got some empty hangers there, because it seems to me that we use these up very, very quickly, and I seldom have extras. So that is another tip. You guys probably already know this one, but I just wanted to put it. Let's just say it's a secret of adulthood. If you're young and you're just starting out, you may not think that it's worth the price. Is that worth the expense of having something other than metal hangers? But oh, definitely it is. Lastly, I love these guys. These are boot holders. So they hold your pair of boots. I guess I should have here a pair here for show and tell, but they keep your boots together. So if they're tall boots like my hunter boots, then you just put them down, hook them together. They stand up straight, they fly right. If they're shorter boots, you just fold these up, and same thing. They will keep them together, they will keep them orderly, and importantly, they will keep them tidy in your closet. Okay, a couple of housekeeping matters. Number 1, tomorrow you're going to want to make sure to watch The Garden Life, because we're going to talk about making friends at any age, of any age. A very, very important topic, I think, right now, especially when it's the winter time. We're not seeing people when we're out and about, and we can get kind of lonely. Also, don't forget that we're going to be doing a Linda Vodder Live on Sunday, February 2nd or February 1st. The first for members only at 1:30. You can always check out Stuart's little tech tip on how to become a member if you so choose, and then we'll start the general program at about 2 o'clock, and we're going to be doing it from Denver, so that'll be kind of fun. I'm going to go up there and visit the kids, and I am definitely looking forward to that. But speaking of making new friends, keeping new friends, I am going to open a box. I have not seen anything that's inside. I have no idea what's inside, from my friend Bryn Hartzell. And by the way, Stuart, let's put up her website here, I believe it's shophartzell and .com, and she's also on Instagram. Now, I met her when she and her friend Allison, one is from New Jersey, the other from New York, and they came to visit the cottage on the hill. Do you remember that, Stuart? Their mom was a follower. They came, we visited, we became good friends. Now we converse frequently. And she sent me a bunch of items because I wanted to show them to you today so you'd have time to shop for Valentine's Day. And because I think she's got a number of things in her beautifully curated boutique that would be perfect just for that occasion. Again, I don't know what's going to be in here, so this is kind of fun. It's a treat for me and my first impression. Ooh, I'm already excited. This looks so much fun, you guys. Okay, my first impression is look at the beautiful packaging. So this stuff is packaged in just such a cute way with these drawstring bags that are great for traveling. And look at this, you guys. Okay, how cute is that? That is very, very cute, but as cute. Look at that pattern. Again, this is the first time I've seen this. Really fun. And it's got that same beautiful interior, and I think, yes, indeed, you can also tell there's kind of a theme here. I'm into those crossbody bags because they are great for when you're out walking. So this has one of these on-off. Okay, this is so cute. This is so cute. Stuart's gonna have to take a moment to reframe, but it's lightweight, it's fun, and you know, this is the kind of thing that would be cute for somebody of any age. And I love the ease of this pocket. This would be great for traveling because you could keep your iPhone in here, you could keep maybe even your passport or whatever, but I think passport may not be safe enough. But I think this is adorable, especially if you wanted, instead of a pop of red, a pop of pink. So let's see what else is in here. And I know what I'm going to wear that with. I already know. Okay, now option number 2, again, beautifully, beautifully packaged. Oh, this is cute. And I might like this color even better. Look at that. Oh, that is fun. Okay, all you OSU fans out there. It's got the same interior, that same lining. That's very fun, and it looks like it too comes with a detachable strap. Okay, that's fun. Now, what I also love about any of these kind of bags that have detachable straps is that, like I did with my black bag, you can now at a number of different places, probably at Bryn's and also probably, I know, at the cargo room, you can get different straps that really changes the look. And I like the way if you show the heart, it looks one way, but if you, yeah, it looks a little less, a little more tailored maybe if you use it that way. So that is very, very fun. Very fun. I can see that. I mean, how cute would this look just over a jean shirt or something like that? Okay, what else does she have here? Oh my goodness, Bryn, this is like Christmas. Beautifully, beautifully packaged. Look at this. And I love things that are beautifully boxed because not only do they make it easy to give them as gifts, but they make them easy to store when you want to protect them, because I bet this is a silk scarf. And very sweet, the way it's got a heart there to wrap it. Oh, I love this. Okay, I am really loving this. Okay, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. And you know, there's that thing where you wrap it around like this and you fix it so that you can then use it as a scarf. I mean, how 60s mod would that be? And obviously looks great and coordinates with that. Now, I won't take the time to fold this up nicely and put it back in its box, but I love this. Okay, as much as I love these, I think I love that even more. I'm kind of a scarf girl. And then, let's see here. Oh, and it looks like it comes with a little scarf holder. There is a note in here. Okay, that's private. Private to me. And I've got another box. So she sent me these so I could show them to you. And I'm sure probably her fascination with hearts is because of her name, Hartzell, Hartzell. Both of these places have online shops, so you can shop from the comfort of your own parlor if you so choose. Oh. Okay, look at that.
Oh, the color palette.
The color palette is just marvelous. And don't you love gifts that coordinate?
Oh, wow, that goes well.
Yeah, that coordinate and have great color echoes. So there you go. There is my unboxing from my friend Bryn. We will definitely put her contact information in the description at the end. And also, I think Bryn is maybe going to do some scarf styling with us in some future videos or whatever. So if you love these as much as I do, well, let's just say it is a wonderful way to not only welcome in that day for lovers, February 14th, but also for Galentine gifts. And also, if this doesn't have a fresh, springy Easter vibe, I don't know what does. Okay, this is my next piece of clothing that falls into that first category, that first wardrobe mistake I make on repeat. This skirt is 35 years old. I wore it to, I don't know how many board of directors meetings and such when I was still working in the business world. It is from, or was from, Talbot's. It's 100% wool. It is kind of a wrap skirt. You can see that it opens up. It's lined, folds out, and of course I wore it with heels, with boots, with button downs, with those button downs with the little ribbons we used to wear back in the 80s. I'm really dating myself. But nevertheless, I still love this skirt. Happily, even though it's a little tighter at the waist, because I've had a couple of children since then, I can still wear it. It's a quality piece. It doesn't have any holes in it. And it's still the kind of thing that I am attracted to, but I haven't worn it in years, so I'm pulling it out, and it's going to be one of the two wardrobe pieces that are going to be the basis and the foundation for how I'm going to dress in the coming weeks. So what do you think, Stuart? Does this hold potential?
I think so.
Okay, let's see. Okay, who would have thought that you could take a business piece of attire like this wool skirt and make it kind of go a little bit bohemian? But I think it works. What do you think, Stuart?
I was about to say, I totally agree.
I think it's kind of fun. So all I did was add some cowboy boots. I could have added some booties, a number of different a number of different things. By the way, these are high C boots. These are my high C cowboy boots. Are they walkable? Yes, they are. Would I walk into town? Is this comfortable enough to walk into town? Yes, it is. Would I garden in this? Well, I might do some light deadheading. It's definitely comfortable enough to reach down and do a little bit of weeding. I don't know that I'd get on my hands and knees, but nevertheless, it does fit my lifestyle. I've got this kind of mesh. Oh, this looks kind of hippie. Kind of boho, kind of hippie, kind of music festival kind of thing. This actually belonged to my mother-in-law because she used to wear these crossbody bags all the time because they were light and she could easily get in and out of them. My jean jacket, I'm trying to remember. I got this jean jacket from my sister when she and I were exchanging things in our wardrobe. That's a great way to expand your wardrobe, is switch things out with somebody else when they're tired of it. And then, speaking of wearing t-shirts underneath your jacket, this is one that I just got at Old Navy years ago. I really like it. It's short sleeve. And it's pretty comfortable. If I wanted to be warmer, I could absolutely wear a long sleeve t-shirt. But I think this is fun. I think it's casual. I would feel comfortable to go to maybe even a football game or something like that in this. I don't know. But it's comfortable and I enjoy wearing it. Now, another tip that I want to share with you. Stuart, let's put a little light bulb right here. A tip is, I think one of the reasons I was getting frustrated with my wardrobe was because I was channeling people who did not have the same kind of body profile as me. Stuart's nodding his head like, what are you talking about?
I think I get it.
So I would look at outfits on models that were 5'9", very, very tall, very long rise, very long in the waist. And I would think, and I love this outfit, but it just doesn't translate to me. So what I did was start actively searching terms that described my body type, and then I would look at those different sites, whether it was on YouTube or Pinterest or whatever, for points of inspiration. And Stuart, right here, I want to put up a picture of one of the YouTube sites that I found. The woman looks nothing like me, but nevertheless, I found that most of her points were spot on. It's called petite dressing. So for me, what are my challenges? Number one, I'm extremely short-waisted. And because of that, I typically have to have things that are tucked in, that are belted. I am shaped like a boy. I'm shaped like a preteen boy, straight up and down. I have no curves whatsoever. And so I needed to take that into account, and I have an extremely short rise. So those are all challenges that I had that actually matched the challenges that this woman on YouTube on the petite dressing channel also had. Here's another tip. When you go to local boutiques like my friend Heather at the Cargo Room, the reason you go there and spend a little bit more is because of the services they provide. So when I go in there next, I am going to actually have them take my measurements, because I've never exactly been sure what my inseam was, what all of my measurements were. And they can do that for me easier than to do it on myself, so that when I am shopping online, when I'm shopping different places, I will know what actually fits my body measurements. That's just one of the kind of extra services that they provide. So exploit those services when you go in and are trying to shop local. Okay, truth be told, this is one of the most fun outfits I've put together in a long time, and who knew? I would never have experienced the potential of this skirt had I not just pulled it out and tried to do this video for you. So I thank you for that. So from top to bottom, we're going to start out with this fun jacket. Do you recognize this,
yeah.
Stuart? This was given to me by a follower last year. I love the way it looks with this skirt, and it has kind of an exotic feel, almost kind of a Spanish feel. Yes. So I'm going to be going to Denver. We're going to be going out to dinner one night next weekend, and I think that I'll probably wear this ensemble. So let me reveal what I've got on underneath, because I can not only have it kind of dressy like this, but I can style it down and still maintain this kind of Spanish look. Does it look kind of Spanish to you, Stuart? Kind of Santa Fe?
I like the green touch of the necklace.
Yeah, kind of Spanish. So I've got my turquoise going. My daughter-in-law, Taylor, is definitely a Spanish beauty, so she kind of was the inspiration for this outfit. Again, this is very, very comfortable. I've got one of these comfortable crossbody bags again. This one is mesh. It also belonged to my mother-in-law. Same skirt. I got this blouse online, and I absolutely love it. And then I've just got some flat equestrian boots with the same belt that I had on earlier. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed these outfit changes. They were fun for me. I hope they were fun for you. If you think they might be fun for someone else, then make sure to share, hit the subscribe button, give us a follow, a thumbs up, turn on notifications. But most importantly, just know how much I appreciate all of you out there for spending time with me. I know you've got a lot of other things to do, a lot of other channels you could watch. Stuart and I, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Make sure you watch next weekend when we do our Linda Vodder Live, and let me know firsthand whether or not you like this kind of content, because we got to do something while we're waiting for gardening season to begin. You guys take care. Happy Signature Style Saturday.